there's no established rights for the poor ever.
Yeah.
And this is the first right that I know of that the poor have, the right to sleep, and protect themselves from the elements outside.
Yeah.
That's the only right. There's no other rights. Like they say, you have the right to speech, but you know, and the right to private property, but they're not really rights. But the right to sleep is an actual, factual reality that and if you don't use money, then it follows. If you have the right to sleep, you have the right to eat, you have the right to food, and so you need nothing of the system at this point. You're free, and so the system has no control then over you, and we then can evolve like a new system, like a divine system, where we're freely associating and interacting with the earth, and we're not under the dictates of corporate authorities. Right? So, how are we doing, guys? Let's go.
David and I were the only two arrests because they have a policy, what they call graduated enforcement. And I said, yeah, what they do is they come in and they take all your belongings first. They take your tent, your sleeping bag, your coat, anything that you got on the ground. They seize it so you can no longer stay outside. And then absolutely you're forced to go somewhere else. You're forced out. So here we are. This is a jail. It's 8:30. And we're going to be coming out of that front door. I'll just go in and check and see when they're going to let them out. So here's a...
Went in at 160. And now I'm going to start gaining it back this instant.
Hershey's could use that.
And so there's more work to do. The ruling, of course, is ridiculous. It's even worse now, almost. The only good thing that's come out of the last 4.5 years is that the city took the word loitering out of its park bylaws. So that was what was preventing people from just sleeping under a tree with a blanket. They didn't deal with the daytime sleeping.
There's no evidence.
And also, well, there was, but made a thing that said if there was room in the shelters, then also you couldn't have a tent, which leaves it open for the city to tell the shelters to always have 2 beds available so they can tell anyone with a tent that there's room at the shelter, and they have to move along whether or not they have 1,000 pounds of grocery cart that they have to push 1,000 miles.
Yeah, what was it like? You just got out today? You just got out a few minutes ago. So what's your feelings right now? How do you feel?
I feel really happy that I'm out. I'm looking forward to coffee. I'm looking forward to writing this update, and just how it almost made me cry when the ruling came out, because all I saw was more years of work ahead, and sort of the sadness involved in so many people thinking that there was a victory, but that the victory the victory was a tiny, tiny little step